Mike Gould here, Mayor of Houndstown, USA, home to the happiest dogs on earth. We are conducting our initial intake evaluation of our good friend Charlotte. Just came here, and I'm looking over her behavioral problems. And we always look at dogs in a neutral, this is neutral, right? I'm looking at her personality. She's sniffing other dogs, so she can't be afraid of me. So it tells a lot. You don't have to be like a sophisticated animal behaviorist to understand a dog's behavior. So Charlotte's a female spayed. She's got about 5 different genetic dispositions: Border Collie, Aussie, Cattle Dog, American Shepherd, American Bulldog. It sounds like me. I'm Irish, German. None of that is at all relevant, by the way. She's black and white. Her problem, she's happy and excited and jumps. That's a good sign. And since I've seen her, she's got this wonderful demeanor. It's a little bit exuberant, meaning she gets very excited. Good girl. Good girl, Charlotte. She chews everything, mouths. We're going to address all of those things. We're going to teach the human how to manage all of those behaviors. So the first thing I do before I do anything is have a way of controlling the dog. Dogs don't respond to yelling and screaming and squirting water. Good girl, Charlotte. So the first thing we teach is she can never pull on the leash. Never, from this day forward. So what we're going to do is provide structure and consistency. Consistency is the key. So the more people on board with this, the better. So the positive reinforcement was love. We get love, good behavior. We don't give out food. We do not give out food, particularly for a dog like Charlotte, because she is exuberant. The last thing I want to do is overstimulate her with food. So we always want to balance her out. So dogs, all dogs, whether it's any one of these breeds, it doesn't matter. They're either safe and secure or not. So how do we know when they're safe and secure? Their body language tells us. Her tail tells us. So we start the day. This is a first day, hopefully of the rest of her life. We start by putting this piece of rope on, and when she pulls, I'm going to just correct her a little bit. A correction is not talking. A correction, so the dog has only one mechanism, its mouth. We have opposing thumbs, so we can pick up food, we can make noises, we can open doors. She can't do any of those things. We validate her good behavior by love. Watch her body. This is love. This is the reward. I walk, she walks. I knock on the door. I'm relaxed. There's no teaching her to sit or to stay. We're not doing those things, really. So before we go on our initial intake, the first thing we do is put the right equipment on, right? If you don't have the right tires on your car, you're not going anywhere. So whatever you were using, whether it's a flat collar, a harness, pinch collars, electric, we don't use any of that. I take this nylon collar, nylon that we provide forever, and I put it over her head. It slips on. Then I get a more permanent leash. So I'm taking the $1.78 piece of rope and getting rid of that. Now Charlotte has, this is how, and we supervise her. And as we go, we're going to teach her not to jump and what's appropriate to mouth. We're also going to teach her to go to a place. And these are important behaviors for a dog. So today is the beginning, the very early stages, and we're going to build every day on the things we learned the day before. So we're going to go outside and teach her where she should be in the pack when the pack is moving. Okay, day 1, we have to be relaxed. Relax. Leash aggression is created by us holding the dog back. So once we do this, we create tension. So tension in the leash creates tension in the dog. You just saw her yawn. It's not because she's tired, because this is a new experience for her. So I'm relaxed. We hold our leash. Nothing changes. It has to be this leash, this collar. When we move, the pack moves. She has to figure out her place in the pack. It's on her left side always. She can't pull us. She can never be leading the pack. So if you see a flock of birds, a school of fish, or a pack of dogs or ducks, it's a natural leadership position for all animals, most animals. I step out my left foot, and me and Charlotte go for a walk. Relax. Good girl, Charlotte. I praise good behavior, either verbally or physically. Good girl, Charlotte. Good girl. So we're teaching her this concept. It's like tying your shoes or putting your pants on. Charlotte, sit. A little correction. Sit. Charlotte. Sit. Good. Little correction followed by praise. Don't forget, dogs orient themselves to movement. It's windy, just that leaf blowing by. Look, her ears tell you everything. A cushion blew off a chair. Dogs orient themselves to movement, sound, and smell. And everything that moves, a cushion could be an animal. So they're predators, so we have to be relaxed. We love good behavior. It's absolutely normal today that she's yawning, because life has changed for her. I'm not yelling and screaming, not hitting her with a newspaper. In fact, almost everything is validated with love, physical love, not cookies. I step out my left, and she's on my left. Good girl. I can go fast. Good girl. Good. She's got to understand this. I'm explaining this to humans, and they have a hard time processing it. Charlotte's going to get this much quicker than the humans. Good. Okay, as we go, we're going to build on everything. Everything is predicated just like school. You go to first grade after you went to kindergarten. You go to second grade. You don't skip from third grade to college. So we do everything. Everything is on a 6-foot leash. The leash remains. So we have work time. So when the pack is in movement, this is where she's got to be. And for that, she gets love. We release her psychologically and physically by saying, okay, girl, good. Now, she doesn't know what to do yet, right? Because this is all new. Good girl. Good girl. So she may look a little out of balance, and she probably is. How do I get her in balance? What? I get low? Good girl. Yeah. And we wait. So I have to get very low to get her reassured. Don't forget, dogs live their lives 18 inches off the ground. I recommend, before you come pick up Charlotte, crawl around your house and backyard and see what it looks like from down here. I know it looks a little weird, but down here there's different odors, there's carbon monoxide from cars, so you got to understand the dog brain. You understand the human brain, we need to understand, we got to get her balanced. We don't want her hyper, we don't want her fearful. We always want everybody, even ourselves, in balance. So we're going to cut and build on this every day. So remember, everything has to be done with a leash and collar on. From now on, until these behaviors in, I don't know when, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I don't know. When does a child learn to tie their shoes and put their pants on? I don't know how long that takes. But once it becomes a habit, that's when. So we open our car, and who do we find? We find Ashley. Who else? Dill. And Charlie. And they're relaxed. And Ashley's relaxed. So then, I'm going to take the leashes. So this car is no different than the crate. So look, it's relaxed. They can't act on their own impulses. If they act on their own instincts, they'd chase a car, a ball, a toy, or food, and they'd be hurt. So it's important that they defer to us. So Charlotte's hyper. She's cool. She's wonderful. But that energy has to be channeled. It just cannot be 24/7. So she plays all day, but she can't play when she wants to. So I'm going to let them out. Come on, guys. Good, guys. Good. And then Ashley's going to take Dill. I'm going to take Charlotte, and we're going to go for a walk. Relax. When Charlotte pulls, what? You got to be correct. That's that. We move. We relax. No tension. Right? When we stop, we're going to ask the dogs to sit. We're relaxed. Drop your leash. I don't want you to drop your leash, but I'm just demonstrating the fact that if you do this consistently, the dog's not even going to know if you drop the leash. Sit. Ask you to sit. Correct? Good. We're going to ask the dogs to stay, sit, and step out with our right foot. Then we're going to come back to this side and love them. Love, love. No food. Leash and collar, not just a leash and collar, this leash and collar. We step out with our left foot, the dogs walk. And it doesn't matter what's going on. We turn, the dog has to turn. Remember, we're only halfway through this, so this is a process. So we go fast, we go normal, turn, we come to a stop, we step out with our right. This is what we do. So we're heel, sit, stay. These are just things. The car is like a doghouse. Everything is controlled by us in a relaxed way. No tension. If the dog gets up, Ashley just reach down. This is a process. We can't take a screwdriver and adjust the dog. It's not a carburetor. Sit. She's got to learn. Well, Charlotte's impatient. Charlotte wants to chase leaves. She wants to chase cars, blah, blah, blah. Dill has a different set of issues. Gets nervous when movement inside of a car, when people come to the house. Good for today. So just to continue, this isn't about training sessions. We incorporate this into our lives. So it's not like 15 minutes of training. And you have to understand, this is very hard here. This dog over here, this is very hard for them. But if you look at me and Ashley, you'll see we're relaxed. I open the door, they relax until what? My left foot moves. We go in. So the other part, so this is like a puzzle. We put pieces of the puzzle together. And it all comes together, hopefully, to some degree in the 12th day. So right now, we teach dogs to go to a place. The place is this den, a crate. It's den. Dogs are denning animals. So we utilize that to our advantage. So that means when somebody knocks on the door, I'll turn. So we got a lot happening. We got Dill over here. Pan over if you can get Dill. So we got a lot happening here. And somebody's at our door. And I got Charlotte in her den. So I'm going to release Charlotte. You can go back to Dill. This is great. I'm going to release Charlotte. Okay, girl. Good. And this is where I love. She needs water. We got to make sure her needs are met. Good girl. When I can't do this anymore, I'm going to put her in a crate and I'm going to go take a shower. So how do we get her in a crate? I just say her name, Charlotte. Go place. This is the only time. This is for Dill. This is for Charlotte. This is for every dog in our world. The only time they get food is when they go in their crate voluntarily. And if you, the pet owner, stick to this ritual, the food only comes when they go into their crate voluntarily. Your problems are over, because when the doorbell rings, ding ding, Uncle Joe's here, drunken Uncle Johnny's here. Everybody's relaxed. Dill is not barking. Charlotte couldn't care less, and there's no drama. Doorbells, doorways are drama for dogs. It creates drama for humans, right? The doorbell rings at 2 o'clock in the morning, your heart stops beating. So we're going to put this all together. And in 12 days, they'll be balanced. Never done. 12 days is nothing. It's the beginning of a lifelong journey for two relatively young dogs.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping.
Hey, yeah.
And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I have a poor one shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the dance people had a ball push. Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy.